Good evening, YouTube. It's your boy Zulu. Gutter, like, share, subscribe, man. What's up with y'all? Comment as well. Comment as well, man. So I guess y'all been seeing what's going on, man. The infighting, it never stops, never stops. And also the people who are self-proclaimed at the top of the manosphere. You got the different factions. Everybody built fences and all that type of stuff, trying to figure who's the greater example or the best example as representatives of the Black Manosphere. Um, that that particular group, the ones self-proclaimed at the top, are pretty much a wolf in sheep's clothing. The infighting itself, you can understand some infighting, but the infighting that we have, which probably would seem childish, real high school, ridiculous, is actually necessary because the real people have to come to the forefront, right? Um, and people don't understand that. Like every day that you live life, no matter what you do, you're gonna have people who are just in the way. Uh, and don't be fooled by success. Don't be fooled by how much money and materialistic things that they have. They are still in the way. They're in the way because they're bad people and they have bad intentions and they go about things the wrong way to acquire success, wealth, and riches. They go about it the wrong way. You know, worth ethic, hard, honest days work, without conning and scheming. They don't understand that urge and that impulse to get something. It just takes over them. And they have to have it. And there's no integrity involved. No character. There's no moral compass. Um, and I've been saying for a long time, like you as an individual man have to decide what you want to be, how you want to be, and how you got to go about it. Uh, I encourage you to use the scale of right and wrong as you go along, and understand that I really hope that you choose the right side more than the wrong side. But you have a lot of people in here who don't understand what right and wrong is. There's a lot of people out in the world today that don't understand what right and wrong is. So there's a lot of unwritten rules and gray area that really, really just is the cause of people running amok. There's a lot of unwritten rules and gray area, and it causes people to not use the scale of right wrong as it should be. Now, I told y'all spring of last year about certain individuals, one individual in particular, and if you fall into that doctrine, that you are headed down a path that you don't really want to go, and you're not going to be ready for it. Along with um, the confusion that's going to take place, and this confusion right now is really at a high temperature and bubbling and splattering, all over the stove right now. It's really at a high temperature. Now, what's going to happen is the mainstream connection, and then also the elite connection is going to take place. So you guys form the manosphere and let it be taken over by an individual who is like the Antichrist. You guys are in trouble. I'm just here to tell you. I'm just gonna put it. Put it that way. You have allowed the manosphere to be penetrated, hijacked, and taken control of and steered in a direction of what most entertainers, you know, selling their souls and everything go through. These people always come. They always come. They will not let you be what you need to be and prosper the way you need to prosper without them involving themselves, taking control in some kind of way, masking who they are, infiltrating, and then either destroying it or steering it to their benefit so they can minimize the threat. So you have allowed an anti-manosphere person to run the manosphere. It's funny, man. It's funny. I and I told everybody in the spring of last year. I tried to warn you guys. See, this is the benefit of being a reformed Pookie, right? Reformed Pookies. Well, let me correct myself. Reformed Ray Rays, not Pookies. Pookies are junkies. A reformed Ray Ray can understand clear and present danger because they've been in the midst of it. They've been through all kinds of different types of people coming with different agendas, intentions, game, wordplay, you know, trying to get something out of you. And then when you go into the corporate world, the legal world, when you transition into that, you discover that these people are the same. They just don't be out in the streets. And what they do is either gray area or really doesn't qualify or constitute a crime. Um, some things could constitute infractions inside the workplace based on policy and procedure in the workplace, whatever the administrative rules are. Uh, it has to be real serious to extend outside of that and go into the realm of a courtroom. But these people that y'all have allowed to control the manosphere, in which it's going to be hard to determine who stays in and who stays out. And I've been telling you for a long time, YouTube is a free marketplace. So there is no necessarily keeping people in, keeping people out, and separating yourself. You know, I consider myself a surfer because I can go anywhere in the realm of YouTube that I want. Some brothers have mentioned on different panels and streams that YouTube is actually the metaverse, and it was the metaverse before Facebook tried to create this virtual version of it, and that is true. Those persons were absolutely correct. Not getting too far off subject, but just imagine the manosphere actually being run by the anti-manosphere, which is equivalent to the antichrist in Christianity, and that is what has happened. And it's very important for y'all to understand. And who that nobody can really be in or out of the manosphere. So that's a surprising answer that I have for y'all. Because I've told y'all more than once that YouTube is a free market place. It is open to everyone. You cannot build fences and you cannot kick people out. What you can do is choose your content wisely and choose your affiliations wisely. That's all you can do. Trying to kick somebody out to space, or we're on this side, you're on that side, forming this group and that group. Yeah, that's fine and dandy, but still a free marketplace. You can still surf and jump across borders as needed. It's a harsh reality to y'all. That's what y'all don't understand. Uh, that's the psychosis of getting caught up in things like a metaverse because you guys take on too much of it as your reality and you don't keep your head on understanding what's real and what's fake. So I want y'all. Honestly and truly, I warned y'all quite a few times way back then, and I may have or may have not mentioned the fact that it's not that I really don't care. I just know it's inevitable, the path in which y'all are going. And I'm not going down that path. Now, I will observe and I will watch. I've said that. Um, I've said I'm doing my own thing, but I will observe and I will continue to watch. This is going to be interesting. Y'all are going to follow the anti-manosphere leader and women straight to hell, if not into an acceptance of participating in alphabetism. So you guys enjoy. You guys enjoy. Um, at this point, I don't know what you can do because what you have allowed is going to be done one way or the other now because it's just too much momentum. It's too much momentum. It's too many subscribers. It's too much money coming in. Mainstream is knocking, and that elite group is going to come from the mainstream, and they are going to monetize, rap, reconfigure, and produce a very deadly form of manosphere that some of you will not be able to make it from because you're going to be too far in with the quote unquote top group that fence that other side of the fence with that group. Yeah, so this is gonna be funny, man. I'm gonna stay warded up. I'm gonna stay red pilled up, gamed up, ism up, you know, and I'm gonna stay very, very low to the ground, low key, very Sigma, very stealth like, very rogue, you know, real murked. You dig? That's the way I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna watch you dudes set yourselves up, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch y'all set yourselves up. And that's what y'all get for following nerds. Y'all can't recognize nerds. Following nerds and following dudes who all alone were frustrated because they couldn't get women and they figured out a way to get women. And now that they're getting the women, they don't need manly brotherhood and advice, courtship and fellowship no more. And especially since they stole it from the dudes with the real sauce, you know. But you can't kick anybody out of the manosphere. You can't kick anybody off YouTube. You can't lock anybody out of YouTube. You can't do it. It's impossible. That's the biggest thing you guys need to know. And the other biggest point is that the anti-manosphere version of the Antichrist has come. And, good luck to you guys. I'm going to continue to stream a little more and try to, represent for my real guys out there, try to represent for y'all. And I'm going to do my best, man. It's going to be like that needle in a haystack that many are chosen, but few are called. Uh, being able to fit through the avenue, you know what that saying is. I can't quote it right off there, but this was going on, man. So, man, just holler at your boy, man. Just like, share, subscribe, comment, man. Tap in, leave me a message, man. You want to chop it up, man. If you want to stream, you want me to stream, and we can point some things out, man. Just hit me up, man. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. All the stuff that's happening, I've been told y'all was gonna happen, but now I'm just revealing a great secret. It's esoteric, it's spiritual. Um, it's very much in motion, man. The manosphere has been hijacked by the anti-manosphere, the version of the antichrist as related to the manosphere. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all be cool. Be careful, man. Start really filtering your content creators, man, and stop judging people based on if they're not like you. They may have something to offer you. Uh, I don't dislike educated people. I don't dislike civilians. I don't dislike Pookies and Ray Rays. You know, I don't dislike none of the brothers who start getting on the same path together. One, you know, because you can all meet up, come from different walks, and wind up on the same path. The Pookie and Ray Ray situation, man, I try to tell y'all, man, there is a window of opportunity for that person to change. You have to be open to understand that that window is there in their reality. That window will take place whether they see it or not. Some guys take it, some guys don't take that window. For the guys that don't take that window, yes, they are lost. You got to let them go. But there's some of you educated lames, some of you civilians out here who think you too good for people, and yet also you lack things in a lot of areas of manhood, and you wouldn't have questions and problems that you have if you didn't lack something. So we all need something, and we all can learn from one another. We just got to meet on the same path. You know, when each person has that window of opportunity, because everybody has a window of opportunity to make a change, a big change in their life. When you take it, that's what makes a difference. When I seen my window, I took it. I understood. It's either take this window right now or suffer for the rest of your life. And I chose to take the window and change and not suffer. You know, and I share my experiences. And I have a lot of experience, you know, and I wind up being a little bit more experienced, resourceful, and knowledgeable than most people. And the biggest thing is because I take things serious and I understand life, you know, understand life. So y'all be careful, man. Y'all really be careful, man. Choose the content creators wisely, man. And if you see some funny shit, some goofball shit, some stuff that you know ain't right, that means you need to disengage from that person. You need to unsubscribe, disengage. Remind YouTube not to show content from that person again. You need to stay away from. You need to stay from cheerleaders, the defense force. You need to stay away from all that. I'm telling you, man, y'all ain't gonna like y'all ain't gonna like the end result, man. Y'all are not gonna like the end result. But I'm gonna get off here because I gotta chill for a little bit. Then I'm gonna try to do this other one for y'all here in the next half hour or so, man. But it's your boy Zulu Gala. Like, share, subscribe, comment, man. Just really get at me, man. Let's go.